are back for episode 5 now. So, where we left off, Dopey, wake up, Dopey. Pull yourself together, Dopey. Well, have you come to your senses yet? What the fuck? A docking ship? You are surprisingly dull-witted. Well, I'm not called Dopey for nothing. Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural as wide as the world is. I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of red lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Dopey, I have been watching you since we went on to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desires to protect your little sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird? His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness, and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of Darkness of the Dark Realm ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of gods have failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Dopey, do you still wish to save your sister from him? Yep, sure, why not? And will you do anything to save her? Yeah, sure, why not? I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what we should do and where we must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key is defeating Ganon is locked away in the great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? Yes, I do. In that case, we depart to the great sea. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power to speech, I possess no sail, and a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress on this island in a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you could find one who will sell you a sail. I am sorry to ask you this, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. While the sail must come first, do not feel limited to buying only it. Once you have it, feel free to stock up on anything else you think you may need. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. Okie dokie. Let's get started. So welcome to Windfall Island. The punk kids, gossip girls. I don't even care. Well, he was gonna talk to me anyways if I went to run away from him. Help me, please, listen to my tale of woe. Like, I'll listen to you, but I'm not gonna read it for everybody. If you want to read it, you can pause it. Basically, his daughter was captured by the bird too. She's the poor looking one who was in the cage last episode. So first of all, the sail is right on this guy here. That sounds perfect. And that is where you get the sail. Okay. And now we need to go over here. And now we are back to another prison. But who is that? I'll talk to you after. Let me just first set you free, motherfucker. Free! Hooray, thank you very much. Here's a heartfelt gift, I guess. Tingle, hello, limpa. Become a item. I love how he poses in the background too. He gave us a tingle tuner. So in the beginning when I mentioned that I'm also going to do the statues, I need this plus the connection to actually access the Game Boy Advance. But I have one, but I used to have the wire too. I did this in the past, but unfortunately I can't do it in this game. After connecting to the Game Boy Advance, blah 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 blah. Now, no matter how far we travel from Dingy Cell, our souls will be as one. Splendid. Tingle is going to get ready to go to the realm of fairies, so you just wait here, okay, sir? What, you want me to wait in prison? Ah, I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? I got the tingles chart. When you go out to sea, open it. If you ever need any help with your chart, just leave it to me. I feel like I'm gonna need him at some point. If you need help with charts, don't forget it. Don't worry, I won't forget you. Now let's go in here. Okay, so there is a way to be doing this fairly easily. You can see pieces of wood if you're going the wrong way. And if you take one of those pieces of wood, you get screwed. See, on the side there, there's a piece of wood. You try to avoid that. See how on my left this time, it's actually a piece of wood. So yeah, you avoid that and you should be good. And I think it changes all the time, these tunnels though. Like every time you replay the game. And yeah, that's how you find this. Picto box. So now that I'm gonna get out of here, this is the time that you use one of those trapdoors. Ah! And I'm back here. So you found yourself a sail, haven't you? Very well. Then I should teach you the art of sailing. Awesome. So I guess we're gonna go sailing now. I'm not reading all that. Yes, I understand all that. Okay, and so basically I got this, and this all on that one island my first go, okay? Now let's take the boat and let's get her out of here. Actually, Whatever. Okay, so the wind's pointing east, so I'm going this way. And I'm going to that big, like, island over there. Okay, so what you could do is you use your goggles, and you usually find a seagull flying over in a circle, okay? So if we head straight for there. It wasn't that one exactly. But usually you see more seagulls flying. I'm sorry, I'm just going to take a brief look, as this would be interesting for you guys to see at this episode. If not, I'm doing it next, like... Oh, guess there's none near me now. All I know is there's one hidden around here. If people played this game, you guys should know exactly what's here. So now we're just going to sail for a bit to Dragon Roost Island. There, on the horizon. This is our destination, Dopey. Dragon Roost Island. High atop this island's peaks lives the spirit of the skies, a great dragon by the name of Valo. You must go see this dragon and request him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of Rio tribe who inhabit this island about how to use the dragon, how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is the Wind Waker. It is a baton of swords that was used long ago when the people played music and prayer to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. First, conduct 3/4. Very nice, that was splendid. Now try 4/4 this time. And this time I hold my left joystick and to the left, and it will put it at the 4. Because right now it's at 3, I can bring it to 4, and that's when I go. That's it, Dopey. That was not bad for you the first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. You could also conduct 6/4 by doing a right on my left joystick. You would do well to remember that. The Wind Waker, magical conductor baton. Okay, so before I end this episode here, you go through this tunnel here. In other words, I'm going through this tunnel here, and then you swim to this. And you pull out the Wind Waker in front of this. I learned the Wind's Requiem. Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. What the? The name's Zephos. I am the god of winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like that. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up, well, gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing or a very bad thing. You want an example of being a bad thing? Then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother Cyclos is miffed about this monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones that torments people with. So if you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will you? And that is my request to you, for you. Anyways, I'm gonna end this episode. See you in episode 6.